Our big focus this hour, the Indian team management and the BCCI have decided against getting Virat Kohli to apologise personally to journalist Jasvinder Sidhu, who he reportedly hurled abuses at in Perth. However, the BCCI is likely to send Hindustan Times an apology soon and also issue a media release to settle the issue. It was expected that Virat Kohli would tender an apology for hurling abuses at Sidhu during the practice session in Perth. The board has decided it doesn't want to disturb Virat Kohli during the World Cup by asking him to personally apologise. Sidhu had complained to the ICC saying he was abused by Kohli without any provocation. Let's get a word from Shivani Gupta, who's with us live from Perth. Shivani, the BCCI and the team management almost backing Virat Kohli at this stage, saying that they don't want to disturb the Indian vice-captain during an important tournament.
Well, Simi, this reaction was expected. As the board, institutionally, they were going to guard Virat Kohli from having to publicly apologise, especially with the World Cup going on. So what they've decided is to shield him at a personal capacity, but they will issue an apology to Hindustan Times and also issue a release, as you just said. I spoke to the sports editor of Hindustan Times, Sukhwant Basra, who has been on our channel talking about the entire issue as well. And they're saying that they're satisfied with the developments. They will not push this matter any further. They are happy with the kind of conversations they've had with the new BCCI secretary Anurag Thakur, and they will not push it any further despite Virat not apologizing personally. They are looking forward to the release and they will leave it at that. In fact, Sukhwant Basra, his exact quote to me, saying that in the interest of India's World Cup campaign, we are happy with whatever has happened so far and we will not take this any further. Of course, if I can just put it in perspective, what did happen in that practice session that we were part of ourselves as well, Virat hurling abuses, as this journalist later claiming a case of mistaken identity, does constitute verbal assault under Australian laws. It might not come under ICC code of conduct because this did not happen during match day, only happened during a practice session. But under Australian laws, it constitutes as verbal assault. Yet Hindustan Times has decided they will not take it any further. They're all right with the fact that Virat is not personally apologizing, and they're looking forward to BCCI's apology as the institution and also the release that BCCI will send later.
Right, Shivani, stay on with us. We're also being joined by Nikhil Chopra, former Indian cricketer, who's with us on the phone line. Nikhil, how do you respond to the team management and the BCCI's decision to not get Virat to apologise personally? They're saying they don't want to disturb him during an important tournament.
Well, it's important that the tournament's there, but also...
Well, I will try and reconnect with Nikhil there. Shivani Gupta is with us. Shivani, you're making a very important point. You're saying under Australian laws, Virat's behaviour can be classified as a verbal assault. Are you suggesting that he may get into trouble with Australian authorities there?
No, this is the point that I'm making exactly is the opposite, that even though whether the BCCI does anything or not, whether the ICC does anything or not, like I said, ICC code of conduct hardly comes into play. But as far as the Australian laws are concerned, whatever happened at Perth can come under Australian laws. But Hindustan Times does not want to take it that far. They're saying they're happy with what the response of the BCCI has been. In fact, Hindustan Times has applauded the kind of reaction that they have received from the BCCI, the kind of conversation they've had with Anurag Thakur, and they say that in the interest of the team and of course the World Cup going on, they will leave it at this. So they're not willing to push this any further. Of course, they've made a statement by, registering a formal complaint with both BCCI and ICC, and BCCI on its part perhaps doing the balancing act that it needed to do. Also, this is the first, controversy of sorts that the new reconstituted board is handling, and Hindustan Times says it's happy with the way that it has handled the entire matter. Hindustan Times going on to say that the current board is a refreshing change from what it was in the past. So there's quite a loaded statement there as well, Simi.